All right, so welcome back, everybody. So I just bought Earth, and now since I own Earth, I'm going to make some law changes to Earth. Just kidding. So I've been looking forward to getting this game for a while now. I've heard a lot of great things about this game. I know it's not 100% an animal game. I know there's animals involved, but it's mostly trees and plants and stuff like that. But what's really cool is there's a team variant from what I understand, as well as a solo variant, and I guess you can still technically play competitively if you so desire. So let's take a look and see what's inside of Earth. Well, Molten Core is definitely somewhere inside of Earth, but I mean the board game, that is. What's inside the board game? Okay, so here's the rule book, and I usually skip the rule book, but it's big. Okay, cool. Moving on. What else we got? We've got an achievement sheet. Okay, so many different ways to win, or not necessarily many different ways to win, but if you win with certain things taken care of, like if you win with Cereal Sprouts, that's an achievement. So something to go for sure. So cool. Achievement sheet. Awesome. Okay, what else we got? Okay, we got a board here. Cool. And it's double-sided. All right, cool. What else do we got? We've got a nice board here that says Earth. Quite beautiful, for sure. And not only that, but it's probably a player board, right? Looks like it. Because there's one of them. And then there's another one with a different art to it. But obviously probably a player board. And then let's see here. We've got another one here. This one says Team 1 on it. Okay. Team 1. That was Team 1. These don't say Team 1 or Team anything. Nope, they don't. So, some of these are definitely player boards. I'm not sure which ones exactly. And this is obviously different. But then it's different on this side too. I mean, but it's the same. Okay, what about this one? Looks like it's basically the same on each side with some differences. But there's a few of them. There's definitely like, it's hard to say. But there's at least five of these. Not, well, technically 6. So I guess I'll have to figure that out in the rule book. Okay, then we have some punch outs. Obviously, that's probably a first player token. Ooh. And then this one's got a fox on it, and it says 1 player. So maybe it's for the solo variant or something. Let's see. Let's just see what's on the other side. Oh, look, on the other side, it's different artwork, but it's not an animal. And if you look at this one, this was what I thought was the first player token. It's got a polar bear on the other side. So that's cool. Different art. Okay, we'll take a look at the cards last. But it looks like we've got tokens. And it looks like these are stackable, so you can stack them. Okay. Let's take one out. Or 2 out. Let's see here. Can we stack them? Yeah, they stack. There we go. So cool, they stack. All right, cool. Stackable tokens, cool. Don't know what those are for, but still pretty cool. Maybe they're supposed to be for trees or something. I don't know. Who knows? Cool. Oh, and this one, we've got more stackable stuff of different colors. We got green, yellow, red, and blue. So this is supposed to be a 1 to 5 player game. So it's hard to say if these are for each individual player or something else. But still, there's a lot of them. There's quite a few. Then we've got cubes, and we've seen green cubes many times before. Pretty cool. Looks like we've got a score sheet in here as well. Okay, cool. Yeah, 5 players can play. All right, and then I guess the last thing would be the cards, right? So let's take a look at these cards. There's a lot of cards to go through and look at, obviously. Okay, so here we go. So one thing I've noticed is these cards, they have different stuff. Some of them do. Not these, but some of these cards are double-sided. So, like, these are not double-sided. And these are not double-sided. But these, for instance, they're all double-sided. So it will take a little bit, probably longer than usual, if I want to show you guys all the cards, which I kind of do. Although, it looks like this pile isn't double-sided, so it's just some of them. So, anyway, so let's take a look at the cards. We've got at least 3 piles of cards that are not double-sided, and we'll save the best for last, which is obviously the animals, which are double-sided, which means you probably can't play with every single animal this game has available. So here we go. We'll do one side first, okay? And I'm not going to name any of them, really, because, you know, that would just take too long. So, but you can at least get an idea of how much stuff and content that's in this game, for sure, you know? And obviously, these are not double-sided anyways. But yes, like I said, this is mostly a game with plants, trees, and maybe herbs and flowers and mushrooms and all sorts of stuff. Ooh, dragon blood tree, cool. I might name one out here and there if it's a cool sounding plant. You know, I'll probably name out the ginkgo tree if it's in this game, because it's one of my favorite trees, the ginkgo tree. But yeah, just lots of different plants and all sorts of stuff. Man, lots of content in this game. Papaya, ooh. But this can at least give you an idea of what's in here and all the different stuff and all the beautiful artwork. Ooh, lobster mushroom, that sounds cool. Wheat, a stinking corpse lily. So, there's even food and stuff too. Tomato plant. Cool, cool. Man, can you believe that this is just one of 3 large piles this size? Man, you thought there was a lot of birds in Wingspan. I think there's even more plants, vegetation in this game than there is birds in all 4, and that includes the 3 expansions of Wingspan. I don't even think they come close to the amount of plants that are in this game. And a banana tree. So that's just one pile of cards. And you saw pretty much them all. I mean, I suppose you can pause the video on something that seems really interesting. And you see most of it in detail fairly well. But I doubt you would do that for every card, now would you? That's a lot of cards. Okay, well, that's one pile of cards. I still like to show everything off that's in an unboxing video, though. So we'll try to keep this, try to go through this quickly, but also so you guys can still enjoy what you're seeing. Looks like we've got terrains and stuff. So that's cool. Different artwork for the different terrains in the game. And it looks like this is like an entire, this is all terrains. So these are not necessarily plants. These are like terrains. Ooh, a cloud forest. So, wow. Swamp, beautiful. Glacier, ooh, wow. So yeah, just tons and tons of terrain cards, looks like. Jungle. Ooh, a redwood forest. Rainforest. Yeah, it looks like, hold off on those. Volcano. Extinct volcano. Bamboo forest. Ooh, that's cool. Okay, so that looks like that's all of the terrain cards, but there are other cards in this pile that aren't terrain cards. So let's see what these are. So, event cards. So these are event cards. Okay. Oh, there's some other stuff too, so. Okay, so let's see. So hurricane, that's obviously a bad thing. So natural disasters. So it looks like the events are natural disasters mostly, huh? So a hurricane and a tsunami. Volcanic eruption. A tornado. Typhoon. Tropical storm. Lightning. Blizzard. Hail. Wow, look at all these. There's just so many possible natural disaster cards. Heat wave. Dust storm. Water spout. Huh. Landslide. Wildfire. Or weather-related disasters, I suppose. Ooh, geyser. I wonder if quicksand's going to be in this one, too. Fog. Aurora borealis. Huh. I wonder how that's considered dangerous. Hot spring. I suppose that could be considered dangerous if it gets too hot. Supernova. Oh, boy. That's like ending, life-ending event right there. Comet, shooting star, asteroid, solar flare. Ooh, boy. Those last few you don't probably want to get. Most likely not. Okay, so that's the natural disaster, weather-related disasters, and space disaster events. This one's for solo mode. So these cards are for solo mode, if you're playing solo. So is that one, and so is that one. Are they double-sided? No, they're not. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so we got some solo cards as well. All right, we still have a whole nother stack, and that doesn't include the animals and the double-sided cards that are still not as big as this. And it looks like almost all of these, except for those. So it looks like we got more plants coming and more terrain cards. So we're not done with the plants, not by a long shot. We're not done with the terrains either. Brittle prickly bear. Or pear. Pear. It's a pear. Okay. Ooh, the giraffes love those. Black mangrove. Red mangrove. Slippery Jack. It's a weird name for a mushroom. Or fungus, or whatever it was supposed to be. Those are cool. Victoria Amazonica. Amazonica? Probably. Ooh, Venus flytrap. And a great pitcher plant. Horn of Plenty. Tiger orchids. Cool. Starfish fungus. Weird. I am definitely not a plant guy, so I don't really know much about these guys, these plants. New Zealand flax. Pomegranate tree. Celery. Huh. That does sort of look like a mouth. Dragon sprouts, huh? Alright, so it looks like that's it for that pile almost completely. Still have a few more terrain cards to look at, though. Man, that's a lot of cards. So many cards. And we thought Arc Nova and Wingspan had a lot of cards in one giant box. I think Earth is going to take the cake here on cards. On the amount of cards. These are not double-sided. So we got more terrain. More terrain cards. Sand dunes. Alright, cool. We're still not done with cards, so don't go anywhere. Still got more. Just let me move these out of the way. Alright. Alright, so now, remember, these are double-sided cards here. Okay, so let's see here. We've definitely got different colors and stuff here, too, so let's take a look at these first. These are ecosystems, and they're all double-sided. Okay. So we'll take a look at one side first of all the cards, Arabian Desert, and then we'll look at the other side. So these are like locations then. Atlas Mountains, these are like all like destination spots, you know, or places you can visit in real life. Himalayas, these are not like plants or just simply names for types of habitats. These are actually like real locations. Whoa, that's weird. I've heard of the Okavango. I've heard of it. I've heard of that delta. Redwood National Park, Great Basin Desert, Amazon Rainforest, Denali National Park, that's in Alaska, Nile Delta. Okay, and then remember, this is double-sided, so. Okay, we got Mount Kilimanjaro. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful scene. Australian temperate forest. Huh. Some of these may not necessarily be just particular locations, but a lot of them are. The Alps. Monte Verde Cloud Forest. Oh, I think that's in Central or South America somewhere. New Guinea Rainforest. Ngorongoro Crater. Serengeti. Yellowstone Caldera. Namib Desert. Cool. All right, so we still got more. Looks like we've got climate cards. Now, are these? Yeah, these are all double-sided with different stuff on each side. Okay. And then we still got the other side. Tropical Savanna. Tropical Monsoon. And Arid and Desert. Okay. And then we got these grayish blue cards, and they're double-sided too. With different stuff, maybe? Yep. Now, these are islands. Okay, so these are all island cards. Jamaica. Iceland. And that was just called Volcano. Volcano Island, huh? And then we've got Hawaii. Another island that looks like it's just a volcano. Deception Island. Hiroshima. Okay, cool. All right, so that just leaves the animal cards. Like I said, I saved the best for last. And remember, these are double-sided, so there's different animals on each side. Cool, cool. So we got the bald eagle, and the yellow-bellied marmot, and the European mole, and the Andean condor, the mountain lion, the American alligator, the orangutan, cool, cool, a grasshopper, the echidna, green iguana, northern giraffe, emerald tree boa, beautiful boa. Ooh, a Siamese rhinoceros beetle, gray wolf, African bush elephant, fire salamander, a shield bug, the barn owl, ooh, the red-eyed tree frog, American bison, a brown-throated sloth, mountain gorilla, and the Sri Lankan leopard. And then we still got the other side to look at. So we got a woodpecker species, and the red squirrel, earthworms, green tree ants, plains zebra, the Arctic fox, ooh, beautiful, Siberian tiger, wild boar, a kingfisher, spotted hyena, a species of butterfly, the king penguin, a wood duck, a species of seven-spotted ladybug. Okay, cool. Western honeybee. Ooh, panther chameleon. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Arctic tern. Man, their migration is just amazing. A species of hummingbird, brown bear, red deer, western moose, black wildebeest, and last but not least, the Atlantic puffin. So that's everything in this box. Every single thing. I showed you everything. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to leave me a like, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye.